People, even if you aren't joining on live, it will still be here for your reference. If there's anything you want to learn, I'm always willing to help people. I'm going to stick with my Raiders. I know I've put thought into playing with another team, but when you love a team so much, man, you just got to ride with them, man. I'm ride or die all the way to the end, man. I'm not going to jump on no bandwagons. We're going to get this thing done. Hey, welcome to the stream. What's up, Justin?
The NFL is on EA Sports.
Oh, interesting. 49ers. This is going to be a very good game. Usually when I go up against players that don't use, like, the A-rated teams, you know, I'm always up for a good challenge, like whether it's the Colts, 49ers, Dolphins, Bills, anything like that. I always expect a good game. Usually they're a good player when they pick one of them. You know, fan-based teams are always tougher to play against, but I enjoy them a lot more.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
He has a mic. What's up, Trey? You want to speak to the viewers or anything, or? He's the silent type. Yeah, the Colts are a sleeper team, man. Let me do my quick adjustment for this defense. I mean, they got talent. You know, people be sleeping. You know, they got Ty Hilton, speed receiver. Andrew Luck, a good quarterback. They got decent players on defense. Mack is a good, you know, decent three down back.
Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 7.
Giants are a good team. They got a lot of fucking weapons. Good offense. Defense, you got to work with them, but they still got it.
On the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league is going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily.
Jumped it!
Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Good fucking bait.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Carr and the Raiders come up.
That's why I like using DBs as safeties.
At the 39-yard line.
Certain formations. Okay, Richard Sherman over there.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to.
Oh no, too early for that, Carr.
No, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Carr, and this time he's got the hook up. It's complete, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And that one blown up quickly.
Carr try to lay a block?
He's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From midfield, here's Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And right up for him.
There, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
He's one of them types of guys.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Come on, Bryant.
He looked like one of those guys.
Yeah, I can't wait till next year.
They go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both
left him wide open.
Where we've seen, hey, third.
The fast guy.
Defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 57 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
I'm not even going to worry about that until it happens, Justin. Because there's so many things that could happen that won't happen, you know? Like, the draft is a realm of infinite possibilities. Anything could happen, and it's just basically the domino effect. Once one team drafts somebody, then next team, you know, and then you get your trades and all that.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points.
Got lucky with that. So.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
That's not a catch.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out.
Are you fucking serious?
Build that confidence.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I might have to bench Carr early this game, man.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr.
Oh, answer the call, Batman.
Left side. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone.
He's going to be on the Ravens next year, so.
Seth Roberts, 75 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
One thing about me, man, I like to throw a ball deep. If you ain't putting no one back there and you pressing me on the line, basically you asking for it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big-time run after catch yardage. That's
why we put that safety in man on him. Good fucking adjustment. Good fucking user adjustment.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough,
I'll be doing a quick adjustment.
Now Carr, incomplete, right side to Cook. And he showed off the athletic juke.
Okay, now, I was doing something yesterday. If y'all were watching my episode 2 of the Autumn Wind series, y'all noticed that I was utilizing this little route right here. It's definitely tough to defend.
Carr to throw on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
Don't possession it.
Yardage lost, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Should have racked it. It's like every time they do that, I hate players with that fucking sideline catch trait, man. That shit be pissing me off.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. It's
on the ground. Good shit.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Carr now on first down. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
What kind of person would I be if I just took the field goal, man?
Strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Nice job there, finding room to maneuver.
We done figured out kicking field goals keeps your opponent in the game.
Great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Uh-oh.
Carr now on first down.
What?
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Carr going to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun now on third down, Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Quick passes, man.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have
anytime they come out cover 3, you can quick pass them.
So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back with more after this.
Usually those little seam flats are wide open.
They'll run for it with Lynch. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Carr throwing on second down.
Got him with the run commit.
Hit the 4. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And
nice
the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Should be a good
kick. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Very good kick, no return.
And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, we're just going to stick
that will come out
to what works.
To the 25-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver.
That was a good user adjust.
Second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
That seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working
I missed a hit stick. Oh, the game cheated me then.
After a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
It'll be a gain of 4. And
so I'm just going to man a line. He's going to do that. I'm just going to man a line.
Just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice...
Got him!
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Got one of the best users in the game, bro.
Reggie Nelson. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
See how that manipulated that safety? See where that safety's at now?
From the midfield
before he has to go to catch this guy.
Letting one go deep for Roberts. This is caught inside the 15. And
just changing my formation, open that all the way up.
He reaches the 8-yard line. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
To throw his Carr. Now he's forced out left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but
see if we can
that's
catch him
the
with another
exact
run
right
commit.
throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He'll get it up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Usually when someone spams something,
the 49er faithful making some noise
gives me
for their
a
defense.
good general idea of what they like.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it.
Carr, why are you running like
He'll
that?
wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Take these points.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Play smart when we have to, Justin, because we knew we were getting the ball back at half.
With the visiting Raiders
I like
out
going
in
in the half with 2-possession lead.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, they wouldn't let me jump.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right, so now
comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on
can
offense
play more
first to start quarter
juggernaut
number 3.
style football.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to
got
it.
a
And what
2-possession
I'm
lead.
thinking is that the offensive staff
Take some clock
spent
with
the
us.
entire halftime just working with
Hopefully
them on,
score.
here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had,
Still in
guys,
cover 3,
but
so
be
I know he's
prepared
got good
for some
run fits.
change-ups.
I need to
We're
audible.
going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a play fake here on first down. Drops it off to Martin. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, here's Carr. Being chased out left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
That's another thing, man. When they try to rush the outside, they leave that inside open for those quick
They brought
scrambles.
the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
All right, Lynch, you're doing what you're
A gain of
supposed to
4
do.
that time as the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Throwing on first down is Carr. They set up the screen to Lynch. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
See how he has that safety over there.
On third down, they go Lynch. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
First down, here's the run with Martin. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Bro! Yo! I told you, no one, like, if I'm up, no one wants to play me, man. But I owe y'all a game, man. So I'm going to play another one. Good slide protections and ID on the mic. You seen how that should open the run lanes up? He couldn't stop it. He didn't like it. I was eating the whole quarter up. Usually if I stick to what I want to do, I can put together a good game. It's just the things that normally cause me to lose is when the AI interferes. Like, I don't know, if you were watching my episode 2 of this series that I started, if you watched the first game where I had the lead against the Rams and I threw, I think it was like after halftime, shit started derailing, and it wasn't exactly my fault, because if you go watch the tape, you see how I did a possession catch with Jordy Nelson that should have been a first down. I know it was on 4th and long, 4th and 10, whatever, but it was a possession route on a curl route. He went for a possession catch, but the ball hit him in his back. Like, stuff like that is the DDA that interferes with your game, like when you get on win streaks. And that's the stuff that kind of pisses me off. So that's where I take my general losses at. And I really hate it, but it happens, you know, and I deal with it, so.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago.
Now,
folks around the
usually when I win like that, the next game is going to be a lot more vindictive for my opponent.
They're ready to go.
So I'm going to have to play extremely smart here, because I already know that the computer is going to try to dictate the situation to favor my opponent. That's why I hate when people leave, because I don't get my full ranking points.
A beautiful fake, and not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with a power by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Just going to place.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And now running right through it. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Here's where I come out. Yes.
Let's go. Hey, Tuesday.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the
that's any game. Literally, when you get up on somebody.
Hey, Tuesday.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Only a couple there, as he'll be brought down about the 28.
These higher teams, I love when they try to manage clock on me with high potential, high-scoring offenses. When they manage clock on me, I take that as a win.
4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll throw it with Ryan.
Oh, good play.
Throw left side, taken in by
Oh, yeah, deep
Hill.
half holder
And he
just in
slips
case.
up past the 45 before being tackled. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of
I'll keep that
downs.
in my memory bank when he comes out in that formation.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
As I was saying,
5
people
yards
that
on
play
the
with
catch
lower
there,
teams
brings up second down.
are better
When you're
players
playing a
in general,
quarterback with some experience
you know,
and some moxie,
and they know what they're doing.
Danger zone when you decide to blitz him,
It's
because
more of a skill
if he's
thing,
able to diagnose
skill gap
as he did on
difference at
that
that
play,
point.
he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
And you also got to be
He really does,
mindful
and
of
the
these
best
lower
part
teams.
about
There
that play
are
for
good
him,
players on them.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
Quote,
I think he had the read,
the whole
figured
term
out where the
gem
blitz
player.
was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman.
So just stay out
He
in
is
front of him.
tackled inside the
We're going to let him
not
eat
quite
clock.
to the 35.
As long as he don't put up a lot of
Pickup, and it
points
moves the
and I can
chains.
score before half, I can turn the tide.
That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run
pressing.
game. They'll be looking for more of that.
Make sure I
And
got
they
a
got to
man
the
coverage
perimeter.
and I got a guy on the outside.
That tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some
Look at there.
complementary
That
runs
one
where he'll run
adjustment
it to the
stop
inside.
that wheel route from
But it
getting open.
appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
See, I know that
Throwing
shit's
on
coming.
first down, but this
Like,
one
people
winds
aren't
up
very
to be
good
incomplete.
at disguising
Line of
it.
scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up
All right, we're
second
going
and
to put
10.
this guy and that. And him and that. Him and that.
Again on second and 10, it's Ryan.
I should have
He
got picked.
completes it to Julio Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Ryan to
Stay on
Jones, the
the tempo,
Falcon
I guess.
connection there for a first. Now Ryan on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down. Again, Ryan.
Oh, I could have picked that.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, no, not exactly. Justin, because with higher teams, people only want to go to one or two people. You know, you already know what they're doing. It's obvious. You know, you just got to understand that the player that they're going to is like really, really good.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Throwing again, Ryan. He finds Coleman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this.
So with him playing like this, that's a win. He didn't score in the first quarter.
To throw again is Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's third down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction.
Oh,
like
come on,
And
man.
he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper.
Just gotta keep
from
it flat
4
over
yards
there.
out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant tacks
No,
on
it's
the
coming.
extra
I
point,
just
and it's now a 7-0 game.
Anticipated in that situation, he would go to Julio Jones.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Every time
This
I play
fielded
those
a few yards
teams,
into the end zone.
It's a high-scoring affair.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Like, there's no defense. When I play good teams, there is no defense. I throw that shit out the window. If I get picks, I get picks. It's just one of those situations where it's like, okay, he's going to score, I'm going to score. It's going to come down to whoever has it last. All right, so with him being in that, really depends how his safety lines up.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play that time.
Well, of course, you know this game is overall based. A higher overall versus a low overall in certain categories. If it's, you know, defendable, of course the animations are going to kick in. You want to make sure if you throw shit or whatever, you want to have the advantage of being wide open.
Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Remember what I said when they do
Pass
that?
Complete,
we can use that to our advantage.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
No yards.
Okay.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
24.
From the gun, Carr.
Bruh.
And the Falcons get there.
Bruh
The
just threw
Falcons
Donald
get the
Penn
sack.
down
There
like
he
a
goes.
rag doll.
Tech McKinley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll
Wow.
lead to a 4th down.
Go to my go-to play in this situation, man.
Here we go. 7:34.
I hate that it takes forever.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. It's caught. Nelson. That one good for 17 yards
my
on
go-to
4th.
play.
Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there.
Can't defend
First
both of
down. On 1st down, Carr finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, Raider 2.
Operating from the gun, Carr. That's
Good
gonna
fucking
be caught.
placement.
And he'll take it into the
Woo!
end zone for a Raider
Good
touchdown.
fucking placement on that throw right there.
Seth Roberts, a 24-yard
Gotta
touchdown.
take risks sometimes,
And the
man.
Raiders, they're
Gotta
with an
take
extra
risks.
point of tying this thing
And
up.
I ain't scared to throw in
It's
tight
up
windows.
and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
If I could just get him to throw like that in the 4th quarter, it'd be all right.
So a tie
We already
ball
know
game here as the kicks
4th quarter,
away.
he's gonna start throwing back because you know. Remember what I told y'all like early in the year?
And that'll
I was
carry
like,
over the back line of the end zone
you know, when
for
you
a
go on
touchdown.
CFM, you notice players
And
have
here now
traits.
come the
Those
Falcons.
traits carry
And they're hoping
across
to redo
all
their
game
efforts in the
modes.
last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
I'ma
you have to
take a
go over and
risk.
look
I
at the
normally
tablet and see
don't
what you
do
did
this.
on the last drive. When you
But
scored
he's in
points,
that.
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan.
Woo! Good risk.
Rifles one,
Good
it's
risk.
intercepted.
Good fucking risk. Let's go.
Reggie Nelson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback,
Who's that
it's going to be
he?
tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11
right,
years
we gotta
now,
score.
so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right
We've
spot
got to
there
score
to come
right
up
here.
with the interception.
This is a game-changing drive. All right, so he's staying over there. He's awesome. Got him.
Let 5-man
Do
box.
that. Do that. Bring out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Go.
he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
This guy's like,
those
you know,
big
see, he
defensive
gets the ball,
linemen
he's
will
gonna try
take
to
the bait
control the
and
clock.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
It's a touchdown.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. On 3rd down, it's Lynch.
Here we go, Lynch.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I'm liking this little halfback plunge play, man. Cut it back.
Down as well.
You usually have some
So
blocks.
it's pretty simple, partner.
You got to make sure you
pick up
slide
the
protect.
turnover, set you up in excellent field
Slide
position.
protect that
The
way, and
last
then
thing you
ID
wanna
the
do
opposite
is go
side.
3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to
That way
settle
you
for a
got
field goal
protection
attempt, but
on
now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. 1st down, the run with Lynch.
See the guy I got ID'd on? Took him out to play.
Gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards
And,
there. It'll be
slide
2nd and
protect open the
6.
gap.
Carr signaling to his guys,
If you
let's
want
go,
to do that, we're
let's
still
go
going to do
here.
this. Look
On
at her.
2nd down,
Look at the
Lynch.
ID. Look at how the ID got took out of the play.
Into the end zone for a Raider
Slide
touchdown.
protect slid them. The ID got the double, opened up the hole.
12-yard touchdown run.
Easy
And the
against
Raiders are
any
able to
adjustment
cash
the
in for
defense
6.
does.
And that
All you gotta
touchdown
do is
gives them
just
a touchdown
ID the
lead
guy that's
before
close
they
to the
attempt
guard.
extra point. What a great way to end
So
that.
even if he
Great
shifts
job
his
to put
line,
themselves in
he's
front
going to
of
get
that.
doubled.
See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the
See,
final
that's
moments
another
of the
thing.
second
I
quarter.
haven't been
The
doing that
kickoff
too
unit
much,
is out
but
on the
I'm going to
field,
start
and they will
going back
send
to
this one
my
away.
old school style of playing, where I run the ball effectively.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the
Alright, so
Falcons
I'm
now.
thinking he's gonna
and what
take
do
a
you
chance
think goes
here.
on here in this situation? If
down.
you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own
gonna go back to
territory
this
with just a
blitz
little
that we
time. Do you
discovered.
try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned
too
they're
long ago.
down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot
how we
where
run
you
it?
may not be able to come back in the
I'll
second
tell you
half.
more about how I got
Managing
this
risk,
set up.
This is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll get out near
the opposite side that you
35,
slide
right at the
protect to.
34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really
Stay in this.
difficult
We're
time.
confident we
But
can
now
stay
you
in
get to sit
this.
up here with
And
me.
Yeah, and that's
I
fun,
can get a
isn't it?
sack.
What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Back-to-back
This
good
guy.
plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. Connects with Sanu right side. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Something's got to give.
Ryan now after the pick
You're
on
good,
the
bro.
last drive. 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Buying time.
Good
And he
fucking
gets the
ID.
receiver, and he's brought down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining
All right, watch
in
this.
quarter number 2. And now
Call
a
a
timeout
timeout. Even though the clock
defensively
stopped,
after
call a
that
timeout.
first down play. So
show
they're
you
going to make
why.
this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
All right, so when he does that, you want to get one of these guys in case he squibs it. And you want to stop him.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Sometimes you can get it. I wanted to get on Waller and do it. You got to use her that tight end so that you don't get caught in the roll.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders
you can only
with
do
the
that
lead
when
already,
he
and they will get the football
does the
here
squib.
as the second half is now underway. To return, it's DeAndre Washington. Oh, up and over.
That's a touchdown, bro. Bro, whoa! 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 Yo! Yo! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it's 21-10.
That's what I'm talking about.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more
made him
important than it
overthrow it.
actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is
He
there.
wants that
This is
pretty
a
much.
I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive.
So make
and
sure we
often
have a
talk
deep
about
third.
teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 36 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. Back-to-back nice gains.
I know he probably pissed after that.
Another first.
But I gotta
So
stop
many
him
times you hear
from
today's
scoring, man.
NFL described as a
I gotta get
space game.
separation.
Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Damn, why he drop it? I want him to catch that shit.
The ball loose and brings
Damn.
up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Ryan. And this is caught at the 8.
Oh, don't push him,
And
man.
he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got
Story of
29
my life.
yards that time.
All right, right here.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Ryan keeps it on the sneak.
That play, man. That play right there. That play.
Matt Ryan, his second touchdown of the
Shit's stupid.
afternoon. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. This time Ryan will throw. Flush to his right.
Take it away from him.
And a big loss
Look at
here
there.
as he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got
That
home,
works.
brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage.
So I
Just
still
like
need to
they were
score
doing the
again,
ball.
man. I need to
Typically,
eat
we try
some
and throw
clock,
quick
though.
hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing
He
was open.
kicked it to
He ends
me
up getting
again.
sacked.
That's fielded in the end zone. And some strong running. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field.
All right, man. We're
They were
in
able to get the
position.
ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about
That
the
way.
boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Rashad.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's all about knowing
A pickup
who to
of 10,
motion.
and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
It looks way too easy right now.
Clear the gap.
Two
Find the
carries,
gap that you
two
want.
straight
Create
first down
space in your
runs.
gap.
The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper
get your
hole, but they're
downfield
being
blockers.
created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
Back-to-back nice games.
All about your slide protects and ID the mic.
Another first.
Opens everything up.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10
now we got him where we
at
want
the
him.
46.
I don't have trio.
Hey, here we go.
So I know he's blitzing. They wouldn't let me hike it.
And that'll set him back 5.
Now we can take that we've been doing.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
We can do it like this.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Yeah, Bruce.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
I ain't got too much planned, man. I hate that fucking accelerated clock, dude.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back now in the East Bay.
I can't run my offense exactly like I want to because of that shit too, man.
Need something from deep in the
Forcing
bag of
me to
tricks
make
here after
passes
1st
I
and
don't wanna
2nd
make.
down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
6-18. What's up? Hey, 7-34. What's up?
From the gun, Carr. And Nelson's got it here.
That's my
right
go-to,
side.
baby. Go-to
A gain
every
of
time.
26 on the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there.
Splits
Forced
the
to throw
coverage.
it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the
That
ball
way,
free, didn't break up the pass. The clock
ID
keeps
the run
running
fit.
on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Look at them
They'll
double
run it
teams
now
on that
out
run.
of the gun.
See when I
And
did,
they'll
see
get a
them
little over
2
2,
dudes?
maybe a full 3 down
They
to the
double teamed his
32-yard
ass.
line.
You about to get
That's a
pancaked.
decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
Back
I think
that
they
way.
need him, and this is his time to shine.
ID the run fit. Secure the run fit.
Now before this 2nd down play,
did
we'll
not
get
call
whistles
timeout. What
and a
the fuck?
timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Monday down.
Same thing.
White down.
Slide them that way. ID the run fit.
Go, go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a
Crucial
defense,
down right
and they
here.
can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you
Still in
control the
cover
ball,
3.
and that way you often control the game.
Hey, 7-34. 7-34.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running
Man,
back.
come on, EA!
But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability.
The fuck out of here!
Resulted.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work
Those
out.
shoestring tackles are so fucking fake.
To head back onto the field.
Damn.
Trying to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
Wow.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Benet Ben-Wickery on the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's back to throw. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
So we need
defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, we're not going to worry about that.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, it wouldn't let me jump it.
Down inside the 10.
Wow.
All the way down to the 5.
You got
They're
saved.
able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now all of a sudden the shoe's coming on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Close all the gaps.
2nd and goal from the 1. He's going to get it running right.
Thank you for scoring.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Story of my life. Game ends like that. Fucking shoestring tackle.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
I'm going to go with 2 spies. I don't trust this dude.
Here's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation.
How is Matt Ryan going to catch an 87-speed linebacker?
But I still think you kick the
out
there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the
fuck out of here?
Score? And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. They only need a field goal.
Matt Ryan is not no fucking 87 speed.
They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Bro,
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bruce Irvin in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
7:34.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Get to the line, 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 hike it.
And they are
1 second left.
Time. And that is going to set up a field goal try.
What we guys do. Remember what we do here, guys.
This football game.
We do this right here.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And now we'll get a timeout.
Now we
here.
can do this.
They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Thank you, Ace Madden, for this tip, bro. I'm going to give credit where it's due.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. The clock showing
Best
just
tip
1
ever.
tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it's pandemonium in the black hole as the silver and black have won it.
Oh,
I think when the
always knowing how to glitch the game helps.
Where they're predicted to finish, talking about protecting your
You will not ice me no more, my friend.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that.
He probably mad as fuck. He's like, why didn't it ice him? Because I didn't pick a kick, big dummy. Clutch catch by my dude, Seth. Oh, mad, you know, fucking Matt Ryan is not that fast.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
They almost gave him that shit.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here, as we say so.
100% completion game. Y'all see this? With the Raiders? What? Minimum 8 attempts. I'm actually 9 for 9 because my backup quarterback threw 1. Good balance between my runs. Both of my running backs, look what they're averaging using that little run tip. Look at that. Averaging 5. Averaging 6.2. That's good. Anything over 4 is good if they average. Sure, you could have did better than that, but you came through. Seth, my dude, I hate your ass, but I love you. Clutch catch there at the end. And look at that, we shut Julio Jones down, man. No touchdowns allowed. We kept both. Oh, he ain't even have a 100-yard receiver. Let's see. I got 1 sack. I got 2 sacks. Cool. Clutch user. They fucked me on a couple of them. Nobody punts. Yo, this man Washington, he's a trip. Oh, DeAndre Washington, bro. Like, that's the story of my life. I don't even know if it's on the highlights. When did I do? I did it at halftime, didn't I? They probably won't even show it as a fucking highlight. Oh, they got it on the highlight reel. How often does the kickoff return get on your highlight reel? whole thing too. This right here, bro. Like, I be practicing this shit on my off time, bro. It's all about that jump. You nail the jump, it's on like King Kong. Watch this. I tried to jump again. It stalled out. I was like, bro. I did the jump again, and it did that little. It froze him. He tried to tackle me with his. What are you trying to tackle me with, bro? What is this? He pushed me. Oh man, it's mastering that jump, man. In the first quarter, I held him down. He tried to be too conservative early. That's what killed him in this game. He wasn't able to put a big drive together. And he started going to some new. And this is the ID. Oh, they want to show this play. Fuck. I come out in a big nickel over G first time. I come out in it, I get a pick. I'm trying to see if the block shed. I was getting block shed over there on the end. Trying to see the develop. Yeah, good. What I could have did, I could have baselined it. Normally, I should baseline this formation just because of the slot. If I don't baseline, then I at least need to move the slot inside if he's blitzing, because he's too far out. I mean, he's open, but he's too far out. He's not fast enough to get pressure on him fast enough. So I'll start doing that. I won't necessarily baseline it. I'll just move the slot in. That was good user by me. Stay on it. Take the run fiddle it. Take the passing lane. Clog traffic. Force him to throw it. Let's see. Trying to see if there's anything. See, I like to watch my highlights and kind of slow it down and see what people are doing. Like, I even watched the plays that I failed on. Like, this one was supposed to have been a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. Dude, alright, y'all see this, right? He pulled him off the guard. Like, he pulled the D lineman off the guard and ran around my dude. Smart thinking. I'll give you that. Because everything else that's ridiculous. I might actually take that from that guy. That's actually pretty smart. Let's see. Let's see when he used him. He didn't have him rushing. You know, if they rush, they come straight after him. Y'all see that? Trying to see what he was in. He was like in a zone. Or a man. Nope, that wasn't him. Okay, so he had Bruce Irvin at defensive tackle. You sneaky son of a bitch. Okay. So he did the block shed. He was doing the block shed glitch, where he'd spread line crash out. And because he was in that edge assignment, like when he did his cross, because he had a spy. He had his defensive end over there in a spy, and he was crossing, so he was trying to create a stunt. See, I'm paying attention. I'm looking at how these setups are coming, so when I encounter them more often, I know exactly what's going on. It makes me a smarter player. So this will help me with my slide protections, and my ID the mic, and my route concepts on how I need to attack this. Notice when you baseline or whatever, look at all these guys just over here defending nobody. This is why I man align a lot, you know. So mainly my route concepts are over there. I should have sent like a little one more route over there. Instead of bringing that receiver in to help block. You know, sometimes bringing the receiver in to help block, because I motioned him over to try to sell my little run. I mean, he came in, he helped block a little bit. But I could have waited. If I want to do that, I should have probably let him come all the way to the right side and then hike it, so he could have blocked on that right side. So I'm going to watch out for that. And just watch and see how I've been getting after him. I think this is when I came out in the cover 2 invert, and basically the only thing I did was I put my blitzing linebacker in a spy. So let's see how that reacted. So initially he came, he was in the middle, already had a guy, and ooh, that dude was open. Where's his quarterback? Oh, his quarterback's running, so I was not even worried about it. So at that point, my spy already sent him, and he fucked up. You can't roll out against spies, my friend. I'm trying to see. There was like this right here, dude. What is Matt Ryan's speed, bro? How is he chased down an 87 speed linebacker? Like that shit. I should have won the game off this. Like, how is he keeping up with an 87 speed? I don't get it. Oh, let me see if there's like a way I should have ran this back. This was a game changing. Alright, so my best bet was I should have cut the field with it. Once I got it, he was already in a catch animation. I would have had more blocks running that left side. But I mean, I had daylight. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why EA figures that. And why can't I zoom out past the sideline? Old Maddens used to have like the press box view. That's what I should have did. I should have kicked that bitch out to the left and cut up the middle. I would have had blocks. I mean, I had blocks over here, man. I'm outrunning Gilchrist. Gilchrist, you motherfucker. You need to be in front of me. Damn. Just try to look at some key plays. Let me see. Ooh, that was a beautiful one. I think I was in the wide 9. Let me see what I was in. It's a 4-3 defense. Oh, this is the one on my 4-3 over. And I guess he was in gun tight offset or something. Snugs. Tight flex offset, something, I don't know. But a spread line crashed out, so against that formation, 4-3 over works real good. If you spread line crash out, he's a free rusher. I don't think I did any other adjustments. I had a deep middle third, and then I usered the other half. So I had 2 hook zones and a flat. Let's see how I got sacked. I think this is the same kind of setup with the technique on the line. I think my double team went after the interior lineman and left the edge open. So that's something I need to be more aware of when I see the lineup like that, whether it's a 5-2 defense or a nickel double A gap, or I don't, in this case, he has 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, so that could be a nickel 3-3-5. Let me see. Where that could be like a 3-4, maybe. 42, that's a safety, or a nickel. That's either a nickel or a dime, some type of nickel or dime. That's the only way he would have people up so close on the line like that. So when I come up against that, I definitely need to have a screen. I'll keep that in mind next time I encounter it. But this play right here, man, anytime you're in a long yard situation, this shit is clutch. You take this guy and you take this guy and put them in curl routes and smart route both of them. Just watch how this manipulates the coverage as they go downfield. Alright, first thing the flat route does, it pulls the safety. Okay? And not only did it pull the safety, it pulled the slot defender. Now look, over the top. I got two reads. Because I got one-on-one Jordy Nelson away from his user. That's my read. I know I got the comeback route. I can get it before he can come back to it. I actually had another read. Because he wasn't pressuring me, I could have waited. As that was developing, look on the backside. As soon as he took the user, if I would have waited just a little bit longer, look at Richard over there. He would have been wide fucking open. Look at that. He's wide open down there. Look at there, 100% completion. That's what we like to see. People that finish games. So I'm taking those little plays right there and I'm adding it to my memory bank. It's gonna make me better. You know, I want to make sure I see everything. Like, I can go undefeated. It's just there's so much I gotta counter with the game throwing obstacles at me. Remember, if y'all go back and watch episode 2 of my Autumn Win series, you will watch the first game against the Rams on the second half. You see how the game kind of just went out of control. It wasn't like out of control as me making mistakes. It was more out of control as the CPU doing what the CPU does to me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Oakland Raiders.
Patriots. He's got Cordell Patterson. Usually I only do this to teams that I know they have like a legitimate weapon. Now sometimes you can fucking kick it while they're doing that, and before they set their feet, sometimes you can kind of kick it in bounds. Like that. See?
Oh, he's going to take this out of the...
Oh, he gave me the 2 points! Oh! I found a way to do it! Yes! 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 Yes!
All the way into your own end zone?
Yes!
You wonder what else we
found a way to do it! Oh, man!
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And an out. And oh, it's
oh, come on, EA.
And it's picked up.
Wow.
And he will score. Touchdown,
Damn.
Patriots. Big play there. Taking it in. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
Damn, man.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, we're going to start doing that from now on, guys.
You can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away.
That's easy points and the ball back. Oh, boy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I've done it before. But usually when usually if you just kick the ball out of bounds, it gives 2 points to the other team. But I've done that kick like that before, and I was like, okay, it only works if they audible down. They have to audible for that to work.
Carr now on first down.
Why can you not accelerate, Carr? Like, why are you... When I press the R2 button, man, you need to take off.
Loss of 3. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line.
Damn,
they talk
man.
about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback...
Throw the...
And he's
Wow.
going to go down again.
Now that's the way to open up a game on defense. Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
Carr doesn't want to throw the ball. Carr doesn't want to run the ball. He just wants to sit there and take hits in this game, I see.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up
That's
at a
not
third
good.
and long.
808.
Operating from the gun. Carr escaping the pressure.
There we go.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
That route never
A
fucking
pickup
fails
of
me.
24 on the third down conversion. From the gun, Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From midfield, here's Carr. Forced out to his left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out.
Go out of bounds.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
I really want this.
I know
He's
his coach
giving
is
it to
screaming,
me,
just
but
hang
the
on to the
problem
ball,
is
man.
he keeps fucking switching to
Carr to
it.
throw on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Way to hang on to it,
Caught
Seth.
at the 7-yard line. And he'll be
see
brought down
something.
this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Hey, Raider 2.
The first carry for
Why do they do that
Washington.
stutter step,
Absolutely
man?
nobody
Damn!
fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick
Stop
observation,
fucking
Brandon.
stutter
Because early on
stepping.
in this game,
Shit.
I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when
Good
you...
fucking
And
pass.
it's caught. Roberts has it for a Raider touchdown. Seth Roberts from 6 yards away. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught out in the right flat. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point
See if we can get
conversion
him again.
is successful.
Oh, he's got that guy back there. Alright, so if he doesn't audible down, if he does, we go ahead and kick it while he's still moving. And what this is going to do is going to kick it, should be right over the top of his head, just like that. And if he downs it, it's a safety. Okay, if he doesn't.
And an alley to run.
Okay,
In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with
Sometimes
a big
you catch
return.
people off guard.
They want to at least tie this game up.
So it's basically the new scum kick.
Brady and the
They can't
Patriots
return
now 1st and 10 at their own 42.
From what we said, we're going to put him right here.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Goes underneath here to White. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
Faster.
Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the hit jarred it loose.
Good fucking
It's
purple zone
incomplete.
adjustment. Nice.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw.
Careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have picked off. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
That purple zone.
Brady going to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett.
4th down.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Wow.
It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play.
Let's go. I got that. Spy.
Brady now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Just play man on him. That's all I can do.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Brady to throw again. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And Gronk says, wait room. That one goes for 24 yards.
Don't worry about that too much.
Yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Michelle on the dump off. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Make these adjustments faster.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
All right.
The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down.
Oh, come on, man.
Sends it out to his running
back.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel.
Man, I can't wait till we get some speedy linebackers.
And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And he'll bang that one through. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So with him being on that, I got to give something to the D time. Because I still want that route.
Carr now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Back to the air on second down. It's Carr.
Throw the ball, Carr.
It's a Patriot sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB.
How you have one of the fastest releases in the NFL, and then I can't. I'm sitting there spamming the button.
Surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Look at this
On
shit.
third and long, it's Carr, eluding the pressure right.
What the fuck kind of throw is that?
You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it
Really?
moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best.
Play
their
football
arm.
and Pop
He's
Warner.
He's slinging it on this
JV.
one. Had a wide open target, but
High
didn't have the
school,
proper footwork
college.
to increase his accuracy.
And how about this?
Hell, you play
Fourth
Madden
and
for Christ's
long,
sakes,
and
and
they're
you're gonna throw
go
a 5?
for it.
Really? Alright, we're going to expect him to be blitzing, so we're going to put protection over there.
They do go for it. It's Carr. Flushed out right. It's caught. Nelson.
Works every time.
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script.
Beats man,
From fourth
coverage.
down to first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and
I
evade
think
people.
he's doing
on
a
the
fucking
run, had to get on his
aggressive
horse.
pass rush.
Still accurately throws a nice pass for a
There's
first
no way
down.
that guy's going to just keep coming off the edge like that. Because I got Colicchio
Have him to the 40 now
playing
on
right
first and
tackle,
10.
so he shouldn't be getting beat off the edge like that. Unless he has aggressive one.
On first down,
Look at this.
And he will not get away from the
Okay,
pressure
so he's
here.
coming from my
Carr
blind
taken
side every time.
down.
So I need to
2
fucking...
minutes to go here in the first half.
I need to be
Back to
counterproductive.
Foxborough after this.
I know he's doing it, so this time I'm going to anticipate that he's doing it.
Pass
And I'm
protection
going
has
to throw
been
it
a
over his
problem
head.
all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw his Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Carr.
How is this 60-something speed defensive tackle?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed
Come on,
in this
man.
game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Like,
This
EA is
offensive
doing
line,
everything
flat
in the
out,
books
cannot
right
handle
now.
this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I missed last year's Madden where your quarterback could scramble in the backfield. Can't do it
The
this year.
offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down.
Alright, so the only thing against me right now,
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping
Look
the
at that.
pressure right. And he finds
wide
Cook.
open every
And he's
time.
taken down right at the 45-yard line. They
Doesn't
go for it
matter
on
if it's
down,
fourth and
it
40.
pays off big time
Open
as they pick
every
up
time.
29.
Easy 1-2 read. Oh, maybe we can.
On first down, Carr
Yes.
dancing to his
Fuck
left.
that.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now Carr fighting his safety valve.
Why you got that stupid animation when you catch the ball, man? Golly.
Back at the 48-yard
Fuck.
line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
We'll take it.
Roberts complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Keep doing that. All right, this is perfect time. Remember what I said. This guy. I don't care. We're taking it, that guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd down, here's Carr.
Man, come back for the ball, Richard. Why are you still making an argument of adjustment? Come on, animation.
On this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
No, you're going to do that. I would just kick the field goal.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
My
for
fault that was
quarter
intercepted.
number 3. So here we go for half number 2.
Got to make the play on the ball.
Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense.
Heavy.
They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. A tale of
right
2
side.
extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed
so
by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like
what we're
things
going to
balance
do,
out, right? What's that
worry about
mythological
that
thing
ID
that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting
run it
lingers
the other
a
way.
little
You
bit
want to keep
longer.
blitzing
Gotta
that
come
side?
out
We're
now
going the
and
other way.
put together some nice plays.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
extra
get a
blocker
couple
over
of
here.
first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after.
Ooh, look at my stick skills. Let's go.
That good for 19 and a first down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football.
Right, so
and as we go into the half,
we
we
got
often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do?
See something I like.
You know what a lot of the adjustments are?
Underneath.
No adjustments.
All day.
You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak
all
here
right.
or there, a little bit better blocking. And now you're establishing the running
Make
game.
my adjustments. All right.
First.
Slide, protect.
So as this game continues to evolve
Find
in
the
the
hole
NFL,
that it's going through.
you know how much coaches love
you wanna
run
do
after
that?
catch.
Cool, we'll do
but
that.
you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Right.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is
Look at
almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A couple of first downs have them to the 40
would be
now
like a
on
perfect
1st
time.
and 10.
Cover 0. 637. 637. Go Chief. White Monday. Hey, here we go. Deuce right Chief.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're
Oh,
going to
it's
get a
accelerated
timeout
clock,
here.
dude.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
See how we're adjusting what he likes. He likes that one blitz out of big nickel over G where he blitzed that slot from the right side. So he's trying to set it up like he's coming from the left. But he's done used it so many times. I know it's coming. Look at her.
They'll run it now.
Look how we
out of the
picked it up.
gun.
His blitzer's
Busting
running,
through
trying to chase me
contact.
down instead of
Just wasn't
already
a huge
being out
hole
in
there
front
for
of
him
him.
to operate. Stop
See, when
just
you
inside
spam
the
plays,
35-yard
people
line.
can adjust.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice
now I
solid
know-
game.
know you
the
want it.
disadvantage of blitzing
I'm going to leave it
often
open.
alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Look at this
And he
glitch.
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Dude wouldn't even
Down to a
fucking run
fine
his
line when
route.
you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it
Can't
too
run
late.
that.
And that
You
way
gotta
it's
get our
not formed
halfback involved.
perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He has to respect the pass. That boy got 6 catches.
It's enough for an Oakland first down.
93.
ID the guard.
29.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get a couple here down to the
Take
22.
our time, man. We're doing good.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big
He
fella,
likes coming
he
from
just
that
ate
right
that one
side.
alive,
So what
just
we're going to
stuffed
do,
it. In fact, before the
take
game,
it to the left.
he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
You can have the right all you want, buddy.
Look fat. And we said, nah, man.
I'm
He's
even
just a whole
slide
lot of
protect.
guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Slide protect right. Put our ID on this guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, that guy. Oh, will you look at that? Let's go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort.
Don't come out in
there.
that cover 4 drop show 2
22
bullshit.
yards. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
Don't do it.
Well, partner, that was another
known
explosive
for
run.
getting
And one thing
touchdowns
I've
against
learned in
that
our
shit.
time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a
All right,
lot
we're
of
gonna do our
credit,
kick
but
again.
for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block
This
well
thing's pretty
downfield.
consistent.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a
Fucks it
doubt,
up.
you need that
He touches
difference
the ball
maker
and he runs
lugging
it
the
out.
rock.
It's 2 points for us, and we get the ball back. So we're just gonna go do this. We know he has Cordero. If he does that, we quick kick like this, and it won't kick while he's still in motion. So this should kick it the same way it's been doing it. Just like that. That's the new scum kick.
Oh, and this is going to wind
2 points,
up a
and I
safety.
get the ball.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last 2 years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy.
Yo!
Go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points. Now the
We on to
Raiders
something,
offense,
guys.
they get set to head back on the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior.
protect
Big
that
on
way,
big, right?
edge.
Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield,
And
other
all I
people
gotta
have to
do
get
is just
involved
eat
as
some
well. Your
clock,
wide
baby.
receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Nice slide right. Pinch in. Nope. Slide right. Pinch in. ID.
On second down, Washington. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick
playing a
to
lot
the
of
running
cover
game
three
on the
guy.
first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and
Now,
1 at
want
the
this
outset
play?
of this drive.
But I come out in this. I know he's blitzing that right, so I have to
The
ID
Raiders
him.
on 3rd down. They've
I know he
converted
wants
4
to ID
times
that.
out of
He wants
6.
to
Not
blitz that
bad.
slot.
This is 3rd and 7.
694.
Back now in Foxborough.
Better yet. I'm gonna try something here.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Raider 2.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Oh
it's a fumble.
my God.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Possibly.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And no, it's It's incomplete.
Hang on to
Boy,
the
it looked like
ball,
he had
man.
it and dropped it. And that
Damn.
will force a turnover on downs. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to...
Got him!
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Defense, baby.
He returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Oh, he's blitzing that slot.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The only thing that's killing me is how he's using that safety.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
You're going to have to respect my short pass, bro. You can't sit on a route. Just because you're worried about that route, you can't sit on it. You're going to have to use your mind under.
Big part of any passing offense.
You're going to have to. And better yet, now I'm going to give you options.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
That's what happens when you take them through and put them in the box. I'm going to attack you.
But not before he takes it across
we find out you like to use their underneath.
The Raiders 1st down.
Hit you over the
Carr
top.
hooking up with Cook. 29. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Got him out of position. Catch it in bounds. Good fucking aggro catch.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. A great job.
I had to aggro catch that, man. That's the only way you were going to catch it.
Who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath.
Come on, let me hike you.
At some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
I hate how the game be doing that,
This will be a 2-yard loss on the
my
play.
dude, 8 catches,
and
82 yards.
2nd and 12.
Fucking
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Carr, run! Carr, run! What the fuck?
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Damn!
Claymore in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
He's getting sacked because my quarterback don't want to run, man. Like,
almost
shit.
like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around.
We take a 2-minute warning.
Up in this one.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack.
2-minute warning carry.
Long.
You know he's gonna blitz. We're gonna go take it to the 2-minute. We kick a field goal, we win. We beat the Patriots.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Confident that he's going to worry about this route.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That would have been open.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
That's good.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
All right, we needed that.
Perspective,
them 2-point conversions.
Saying, hey,
I mean, those 2 points, man, them things been saving me in this one.
Because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal
we're fine.
means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
If he audibles, we kick it. If he doesn't, we leave it.
And that drives
Look at
coaches
that.
insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That way we don't give him no room to breathe in the back.
Hey, Alabama. Sugar. Like 20. Like 20.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
That man fast.
And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there for New England. 49 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
He's back to throw. This is caught.
Gronkowski.
Gronkowski. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught.
Man.
He's got it for a touchdown.
That's the only thing I don't like about Big
Nickel
Nickel over G is the adjustments aren't the same.
A 2-point conversion.
I would have been better off just coming out in nickel. Cover 2 sink.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now
third.
they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll look to throw.
Got him.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked.
How is that lineman running with a fucking
he's got
DB?
daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, the 20,
Oh, I need
10,
these 2 points.
5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Yeah, that's a seal. That's how you seal a game, bro.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team.
You know you need to go for the.
As
You
the
know
clock
you need
will
the
stop
onside
with
kick.
18 seconds remaining.
And that right there, even if you get the onside kick. But we're gonna try it because he didn't go onside. But he might squib. So when we squib, we get on this guy right here. We need to get him to get the ball.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Oh, he didn't squib, so we'll go back here.
This will be
Try to
fielded
eat
on the
some
back
clock.
line of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20.
And he quits. I want to see my highlights too, man. That kick is fucking clutch. Justin, you like that kick though, don't you? That kick fucking won that game for me. I shit you not, cause I got 6 points off the kick, and I won by 4. Yo, I have the X Factor. This episode might be a little bit longer than I initially intended it to be. I'm going to try to get one more game in, and I want to see the consistency of this thing. Because I know it can backfire. If it goes out of bounds and he doesn't touch it, it'll be a safety against me. And he'll get 2 points and then close. So I got to be very careful still. But as long as he touches it, dude, that's game all day. And if he doesn't touch it, I can go down there and get a touchdown. So he has to touch the ball, but he can't run it out of bounds, and he can't get tackled in the end zone. Because if he gets tackled in the end zone, that's a safety. Because the ball doesn't technically land in the end zone. It bounces into the end zone. It's like punt something. I don't know. It's glitchy as fuck, but we like it. I can't let everybody see this one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay
vault.
Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm going to try it against these guys, see if we can get him to shift. If he doesn't shift, we let it go. Maybe.
So they will accept
13-yard line is good.
Move forward.
Put him out in this formation. What I like to do is I put him there, him there. Try to get a little pass rush.
Down to Jackson. And the Raiders have got him.
Didn't have the greatest field position
we're not
to
gonna
start,
spam
did
it.
they?
We're not gonna
And now after this sack, it's way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
Sit right here.
On second down, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they'll bring it down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
I got good blitzes.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Come flat. Blocks.
Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And just put him right there. Look at that user.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I don't even like Harris for
an interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, good.
Now he'll dump it
good over-under, because I was damn sure going to pick that off.
Give him 9 on the play, and they're
Alright, so he's adjusted.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Should have that covered over there.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got Snead. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Here's Ty Montgomery, former star in nearby Stanford. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, Jackson. He's got the hook up to John. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball and goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right.
See, I can get like a little cross man situation where he has these slots over here.
Sammy sideline and use it well.
Slot.
Now Jackson, second down.
Oh, I almost picked it off with the big man.
Incomplete. Chris Moore was the intended target.
I didn't like how he...
Down. Finally an incompletion. He was
right
5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began.
How we're gonna cover that shit.
Here or there, but I love what they've done.
Oh, you got scared.
They just need to pay it off with a touchdown now.
Hold him to 3.
Down, throw incomplete as well.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up 4th. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle.
Now we know we get the ball back
no big plays
at
giving
halftime.
up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on.
Running back vision.
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
We're going to get into our offense. See what he likes to line up in. Some people, they match. Some people, they just stay on one defense. Some people just spam one type of coverage. All right, so off the gate, I see cover 3. So, multiple ways I can attack it. Flat route. First way. It's the obvious way.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to take a shot right away. Got his man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
Okay, now he's not. Maybe he is. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to flip it up. Okay, we're going to do that. Block him. Give him that. Give him that.
On first down, Carr. Flush to his right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Look at there, just easy
They showed
read.
off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him
Wade's coming off that edge. He's kind of
Well, it's
aggressive.
tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account
So
for.
there's either one or two things I can do. I can either run the ball, or I can fake snap it. I'm gonna run the ball for the obvious reason that aggressive pass rush is weak against the run.
Carr gives to Marshawn, and he stopped immediately there. The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, it's Lynch.
Here we go, Lynch.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays,
Gotta know
3
when to
first
stop
downs.
running the ball, stop throwing the ball so much,
after
and
the
then
run
just
by Lynch,
take
here's
what they
another
give you, you
first
know?
and 10.
You want to spam that.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And
Wow, Lynch!
inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there,
Lynch said,
another
"Get
first
the
down."
fuck out of my
Okay, some
way."
people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked
Shit, when
really
you got Marshawn
well.
Lynch,
And it's
fucking
hard
use
to
'em.
do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up
Take
the middle
the
of
gap.
the field. But the execution was
through it.
excellent there. Able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Yeah, 98's down. 58, 98.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
That is a
And he's
man.
in.
That is a
Touchdown,
grown fucking man. Look at, he's still running people over.
Sean Lynch taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders are
gonna
able to
miss you
cash
next year,
in
buddy.
for 6. Solid
Miss you a
job
lot.
up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
But we got Chris Warren next year. I think after a couple of weeks,
Well run.
Chris Warren will make the team. I'm thinking after a couple of roster updates,
Extra point by
Chris
Carlson,
Warren's going
up
to be
and
the same
good.
exact way.
And that makes it
All right,
a
so same
7-3
thing.
lead.
Let's do this. See if we can get him to come. doesn't, just let it go.
So that one will be accepted.
Alright, so same thing we did last time. We're gonna come out aggressive and work from there.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Nope, can't do that. Inside quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
this is
man.
Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Steps away to his left. And that is
yes, right-hand quarterback rolling out left, awesome.
There. And that takes us from
That's
second
fucking
to third
awesome.
down.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't it? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an open.
Oh, didn't let me use her jump. Man, come on, EA.
And he'll be taken down.
I always pick that shit. Come on now.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Always pick that shit off.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. You never want to give up a sack.
That's how you got to play the Ravens, man.
They hate it for several reasons.
You got to
because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flushed out right.
Got him.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's second and long. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, that's supposed to have been me. I was on that shit.
Ty Montgomery from 19 yards away, and the Ravens are in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Yeah, man.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Scored on that try. Turn around.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Lead block. Wow, he wouldn't let me jump.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary,
how do we attack baseline?
That was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He's out of position. He can't defend it. I mean, I know it's a short pass, but he's guaranteed.
Doesn't get a lot out of it.
He's out of his zone is out of position every time.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Anytime you see him baseline, the coverage is a little bit different to attack.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Look at her.
And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Shit opens up if you wait on it.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Especially if you're not sending nobody.
The stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Just going to take.
Carr now on first down.
Take what you give me.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
Oh, user hurdle.
That's 30 yards now in the last two plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
See, this is my element,
now,
you know?
Clock rolling.
I'm
his
more
position, and he's listed as a
right
tight
now.
end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
Look at there.
And using that speed there to turn it into
look,
a pretty
my
nice
passer
little
rating
game.
has
Call
been
it a gain of 5,
almost oblivious.
and that'll make it second down.
Was that a receiver?
It's like I'm not even going up
Actually,
against
it was. As a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile on their feet. He showed the agility there with a
Nelson
toe
isn't
tap.
running that deep, bro. He's in a baseline. So,
got the toes
we're attacking
down
the
and stayed
baseline.
in bounds.
734.
Again, it's Carr. And complete, right side to Cook. At 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive.
Keep baseline, and I'm going to keep attacking those flats.
That was a route run, not just
You're not going to have a guy over there in his zone fast enough.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to
try
one.
something new here.
29. 29. Yo, Chief.
Try to get R1 open.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Now he'll escape to his right.
That's me!
That
is how we play football, baby!
And they do get him
I'm
down,
back, baby. I'm back.
Able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
That's how I play football.
A great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
93. 93. Yeah, 98's down.
All right, we're going to max protect here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
All right, so.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Dual halfback swap.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
That way I have my option. The fullback dive and the toss. And then the halfback dive.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
So I can take what he gives me.
All right, get set, fellas.
I'm going to max protect. We're going to get that guy.
He'll get it up the middle.
Look at that.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch in the final seconds
We are back,
of the first
baby,
half.
man. I'm making
And
better
the Raiders
reads.
are
I'm
able to
playing
cash in
smarter.
for 6.
Even the game tried to fuck me up earlier, but I had a counter to it.
14-10.
Yeah, same thing. Yo, we're going to try this a new way. We're going to do the onside kick, but while we're motioning, we're going to go ahead and do this. Let's see if it gives it to us. Let's see if it works. It works.
Now Jones.
Oh, and it slows his ass up, too. Look at the clock. Look at the clock.
And the Ravens
Ain't worried about the
field.
returning guy. Look
and
at the
from
clock.
this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper
I'm not going to
play.
be stupid here.
But
I'm going to play
there's
prevent
risk
defense.
takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We're just going to send heat.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
And we get the ball back, I do believe.
And okay,
yes,
so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
This is a game-changer drive.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Get that outside.
Leaping over him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Raiders
I had
offense.
$1
They'll
for
go
every
on
time I
offense
jumped
first
over
to start
somebody.
quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking
I gotta
to
be doing
extend
that
lead.
religiously,
And
whether
this
I'm
is
on
where I
offense,
enjoy
special
talking
teams.
about one of my favorite subjects,
All
tendency
right, with him
breakers,
doing
or
that,
counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a
I have
certain way in the
options. I
first
can
half,
put him
and
in
they've
a
had the
deep,
ability to see what you've done. They're going to make
him in
their
an underneath
adjustments.
slant,
So guess what? You adjust
him
yourself
in a
and try
drag,
and stay ahead of the pace because you are
him in a
looking for
smart
some
route.
separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Carr now on first down.
No!
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
What was that?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
29.
Okay.
White.
Give me an in route that he has to respect. It crosses over there.
24.
Give me a comeback route.
Shotgun now for Carr. Escaping the pressure right.
Look at there.
Oh, he's got
With the
it
lead
wide
block.
open, complete. And out across
Always have a
midfield
check
down
down,
to the
man.
45.
Always have a check down.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Sometimes
Those
it's
stop
design,
routes.
and sometimes you just have to
That's
know when to leave
the main
pocket
thing about a West
and
Coast
move
offense,
and
man.
make something happen. And on that play, he was able to
They
get
gotta
on the
respect
run
that you
and
can
was
do
still
that.
accurate throwing the football.
And see, with him being over there, I don't like that.
Deuce right, chief.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this.
Later 2. Yeah, 98's down. 58, 98.
Get our
Carr gives
double
it a
team
shot.
on that side.
Got some real estate inside the
Look at
30.
that, guys.
And finally
Look at me
taken
making better
down at
reads.
the 20-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first
Audible
down.
into the right shit.
Outside handoff to the right side. If
Paying
you're a running
attention to
back,
his
you
user,
love getting
seeing
the
what
ball
he's in.
early, so you have vision to see what's happening in
He's
front
bringing
of
him
you.
into the
Right tackle
box.
likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside
I
sealing
like this
off.
route right
When
here.
they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
There, 11
And
for
they'll bring him
11.
down at the 18-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Keep taking.
29.
We like this little purple route. Because
Operating from the gun. Carr throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
easy
Complete.
completion, high
And he'll take it
percentage.
down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
93. 93.
Remember what we did?
They'll run it now out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
All right, so this
But
is
this was
another
just simply
situation.
excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the
is
possibility
risky,
of a pass, but that didn't stop
but
them
we
at
do
all
it
from
right here.
understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
That's
And
why
this
we
is
do it.
Cook with a
That's why we
grab.
take risks. When they
And
come
it's
out in that
up
man,
into the end
we
zone.
get it every fucking
Raiders
time.
Touchdown. Jared Cook, a 14-yard
It's risky, but you got to hit the right hole. You hit the right hole, it's a touchdown every time.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
You got to have a fast tight end, though. So we're going to do the onside. Just going to kick it out since he ain't audible. So now it's a 2-possession game. 6 minutes left. So if I get the ball back and put another drive, whether I just get a field goal or a touchdown, game's over. I've been using the run game more too. Good balance, yin and yang. Putting together a complete game.
And out of bounds there on the kick.
All right, so the main thing.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now Jackson on 1st down. Caught by Snead over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Damn, Jackson
And his throw
sucks.
is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
Oh, good
They've
cross.
kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Jackson on first down. He'll buy some time.
Got him!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get up!
Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.
Same thing. We put a
He was
drive
moving
together
to
here.
his
It's
right
over.
and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the
keeps
right
backing
and threw
that
right
guy
into
off.
it for an interception.
White Monday.
That's cool because we got Rashard. We're just going to give him this route right here.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Fighting his safety.
Woo!
It's complete.
Stick
They
move.
showed off the athletic juke. Good
Keep
little
bagging
gain
them
there,
off.
not a whole lot
I'm going
of
to keep
real
taking
estate,
under route
but a nice
all day.
carry.
And we see another pitch.
We like Jalen Richard.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And then if you
can
don't,
really generate
we go over the
big
top.
plays for an offense.
That's a fucking good
There
1-2
he
punch.
goes left side.
The deep pass with the
All
underpass.
way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Seth Roberts.
Press, you get beat. You back them up. We're going to kill you
And the
underneath.
Raiders add 6
Pick
to
your
their
poison.
lead.
How you want to die.
And they're able to up the lead by
I think
one
that's
more.
probably the best thing we can do for that formation.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, we'll actually kick it
That's
to him
fielded
now.
in the end zone.
Come on, hold L2.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter.
Awesome. That's all we're going to do, bro. We're just going to come out here. We're going to keep sending
Jackson
pressure.
and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26.
And then I'm going to use her the middle.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at
He didn't
that
get his
catch.
feet in.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Ooh, his
So they
quarterback
took
sucks.
a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he'll be brought down at
Gotta
the
play like a
45-yard line.
cover
They
two.
get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after
Clock
the
for me,
catch,
buddy.
inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete here. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And they will
Me a
eventually
favor,
get him
eating
down,
clock.
but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All right, we just watched
Brown,
that.
the lone receiver left. Now Jackson, flush to his right. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery.
Not today.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Man, pursuit.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease.
No!
Caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Wow.
Mark Andrews from 3 yards out, and the Ravens cut into that lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Tucker now for the extra point.
Should have went for the 2, buddy.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
As long as I can keep my offense rolling like it's been doing, I don't think I'll ever lose again. Like, I haven't been turning the ball over. I mean, I turned it over on special teams, but you know,
here's
made
Tucker
up for
now
that.
out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Block that edge, block that edge, block that edge.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football.
Yeah, we want to run the ball.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
See how he's on the edge over there? We don't like that. We're not going to run it to him when he's on the edge.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And we stop this. We do that and that.
24.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Under pressure. What pressure?
Defensively, celebration time.
There was no pressure.
Finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Should have just did it like this.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. It's caught. Nelson.
Fumble.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Ravens have got it.
Really?
That one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here. Not done in the 4th. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown.
Complete!
Right.
Wow!
The 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Jesus Christ. All right. First things first.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And a stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
What is you doing, Warley?
Andrews. A gain of 32 that time. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On 1st and goal, Collins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Jackson.
Oh!
And and that should
the soft squat!
Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Carr going to look to throw. And brought in by the tight end.
He's got aggressive arm.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Carr.
Look at that play, baby.
Left side. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Lynch busting free. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A nice big
back. A nice little game.
You got to use them.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 2nd and very short. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Man.
Through pressure.
What? I actually threw it? Oh, he dropped it.
Big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Why is it every time I come out in that play?
But it wasn't a sack either, so
people always blitz me. Like, damn.
Life of the play. Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Cook.
Damn! Lynch out here, Cook out here chucking people.
45-yard line.
Yeah, that's a nice little play.
It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be
unexpected
enough to seal
cross.
the victory.
Like, see, I had the angle route, now I just do this right here.
3rd down, went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they
I am an offensive mastermind.
He's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And one of the
I love throwing these underneath routes. I mean, I like going deep, but he's going to keep playing deep coverage over the field.
The closing seconds.
I'm going to take what you give me.
First downs, they get another
Pad
here.
my stats.
1st and 10 at the 45. A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And the kick is good. So you wonder
with 56-yard kick. Good shit. Look at my completion rating. These last 2 games, bro. I had 100%. I had 90%. Like, when I run the ball, my quarterback gets better.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done.
I played good.
Very good
defense first half.
Victory.
See how I'm beating this guy. Like, I'm making some better reads. First play of the game, bro. Pulled him back and left that wide open. I'm gonna take that all day. First play from scrimmage, I hit him with the fastest blitz in the game that I've been working on. Look at this, jump. I would spam it, guys, but I'm not that type of player, man. Like, it just wouldn't be fair. The game wouldn't even be fun. People would just keep quit every play. Like, I could spam and win every game, but it's just not fun. Let's see how Lynch. That's my favorite run play. The fullback dive, motion motion that tight end over the block. So far, I got all the highlights. Look how I use this boy. Dude, look at her. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yo, boy. I was using car back there like Michael Vick, except I didn't have the speed. Boop, boop, bloop, 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 bloop. Get off me. I was hyped after that. Let's see what else I did. I was able to get some sacks on him out of this. Try to get mainly coverage sacks. Got him with a dime sack. Actually got a lot of pressure on him in this game. Look at her. Boom, got him with it again. See, if you leave that shit open, I'm trying to see if there was like any quick. It's like if he would have ran a flat route, guys, when people do these turbo blitzes, they leave the flats wide open. Like if he would have just had like a smoke screen or just like a regular flat route and quickly threw it, it would have been open. He was looking deep. So when people go medium to deep, this blitz right here is going to get back there before they set their feet. So I guess I might, next time I do this, because I do see a weakness. And I think the only thing I could do is I could put my linebacker over there in that flat. See if there's... Well, Lynch is just a man, a grown-ass man. Look at this shit. Got a pick? I don't even remember getting a pick with Joseph. Yeah, I do. This one I baited him. I was waiting on it too. He rolled out right into the fucking blitz. Baited. Forced him to throw it. Jared Cook. Oh, this is the one where I used him as a check down. He was just on a little hitch route. But he was so worried about everything. Look, my halfback open. Look at this. This is why I don't spy. As soon as you commit, you leave this shit open the top. Marshawn Lynch was getting it. This was actually a good game for me, man. Running the ball opened up my pass. I got to get more into the habit of doing that. Like just the play. I like this play. Look at that bloop. Little underneath cross. This I don't know, man. This is suspect. Like I like it because it happened for me, but hopefully when Madden 20 comes out, this shit right here doesn't happen. Okay? And I kind of feel like he's pissed, but that, like how is that an interception? I don't whatever. And then this shit happened, like the game tried to start faltering me. Cause I was like, okay, he caught it, and then he like instantly stripped it. Like that's an incompletion at that point. Like he's, I don't know, whatever. And that's it. Fuck it, one more game, man. We're on a win streak. I mean, I'd like to end it here, but fuck it. Let's see what my win streak is now. I'm on a 5-game win streak. Can I extend it? With a game. See, usually when I'm on a 5-game win streak, that's when I have to deal with fucking the bullshit. Usually by anywhere between 5 to 7 wins, you know, and they tried to get me in that last game, but I think being able to run the ball and manage the clock and actually pay attention instead of trying to be tunneled into doing one thing. Like, I got a good gun bunch offense, but I used to have like bad tendencies where I'll go to something too much. So I'm gonna make sure I don't play to my weaknesses. I gotta play to my strengths.
From the site that many call the,
the last game, I'm gonna play Chiefs figures.
Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they
what we do now
set to match up with the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, he doesn't switch, so we just leave it like this.
Mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
There. There. Really, bro? Y'all see this shit? Look at the bottom. This guy's gonna do the fucking no huddle glitch. I sense it. Came out, he was in special teams. So he got glitches too, okay.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Conley's got it over the middle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Y'all seen that shit though, right? Dude came out in special teams.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run
Y'all see this shit? So if he does that, fuck it. We'll just play nickel defense. I ain't got time.
Mahomes now on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces
He wants to do glitches, I got glitches too.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield.
Yeah,
and
he
set
didn't work
himself
that
to throw the
time.
ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
Inside quarter.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21
Don't worry about it. I'm just going to play one defense against him. I ain't got time to be worried about what he's doing. Not no more.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside.
Good. Tackle him inside. Tackle him inside.
Have this down deep into Oakland territory.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays.
Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside.
If this guard chases me down,
a big seam, and he might
I was about
go
to say.
all the way. 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone.
That's a good way to start the game.
Defense delivers a score.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought?
That's why we make sure we tackle him inside the red zone, man. We take the one play touchdown away.
Free safety.
Make him play.
Those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation.
See, he want to do his special team glitch on offense. That's cool.
To take it all the way to the house.
We do our special team glitch on special team.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
I could probably do it till Look how he's lined up. He has one returner. I might be able to do it to him.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Worry about this. We're just gonna stay on one defense. I'm not gonna worry about what he's doing because it's gonna say special teams. I ain't got time for that shit. At least I know nickel can cover either or. I mean, it's not gonna be super effective against the run, but it will be able to stop the run.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 11. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Woo!
He rifles one that's intercepted.
User.
Picked off by Rashawn Melvin.
And our defense is going to win this.
6, touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point.
That was a nice user switch.
Extra point.
See how he keeps play spamming?
And that'll make the score.
Don't do that, guys. You get locked into doing one thing. We're going to try to do it because I see one deep man returning. We'll try him.
This is taken at the 3.
Look how he run back instantly.
And an alley to run.
Not good. That's good. That is fucking good. That is fucking good. That he's gonna quit.
35-yard line.
He's gonna quit. He's gonna quit. Good shit, special teams.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Okay, he's doing that. All we gotta do is this.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Watch 30. 637. 694. 618. Go, go. Get set, get set.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd down.
808. You're mine. 734.
From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
694.
Oh, look over there on the right, guys. Oh, I'm not gonna.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's so
Going
gay,
absolutely
man.
nowhere.
That's the only thing I hate about read
Losing a yard
option
or two.
on short yardage.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
I should have went with inside
And the
zone.
Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the
Inside the red
toes,
zone.
and that's going to be
We're
a
good.
1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 22.
To me, that is a win.
Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to go up top.
Look at that defense, baby.
Intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Look
And
at
he'll
that
be brought
defense.
down at his own 10-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense
He's
here.
spamming the same play. I'm on
And
that
they
shit.
were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
He pressed. What's our rule against press, guys?
Now after the INT, it's Carr letting one go deep for Roberts. And it pops free.
Now Roberts.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear.
Look at my stick skills.
In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr going to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end,
Take
maybe in a little
advantage of his
flexed
little
out
soft
position.
zone. Use my spacing switch concept. You're going to keep sitting under. You're going to do that? Now we attack this shit, right?
Carr now on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
There we go. Go forward.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the pickup.
Quick passes,
and it's a
bro.
second down. 2nd and 5
Quick
after
passes.
the 5-yard completion on first down.
6-18. You're mine.
He pressed.
We're good.
He unpressed. Cool.
7:34.
We do that.
6-18.
Do that.
OP.
We do that.
From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
I love that fucking route.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Because now he has to
It
respect the
appears
running
they found
back.
something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's
That's why I like the short
and
passes.
they move this all the way down to the 9.
All you got to do is just playmaker him up, and he
26
gets over
yards. The Raiders
second level.
into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Oh, what shit
Now the
is scramble.
pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Allen Bailey. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. A first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. To throw his Carr. Just keeping the play alive.
Look at there.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Don't sit there and play containment on me, bro.
Carr, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Don't sit there and just rush 1 or 2
Extra point
thinking
by
that's going
Carlson, up
to...
and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
I am back in my element, guys. We're going to do it like this. We're going to kick it while we audible. And it should just give us this animation right here.
This is
Look at his first reaction.
Any return that gets you
And
to
that helps
midfield
us
is
eat
a
clock.
great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't
That's
a
like some
quarterback,
type of
but number 4 is kind of
Wildcat.
like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do?
Oh, I was there.
Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Ah, I took the man out of his fucking zone.
For a Chiefs touchdown.
Damn!
Davian Williams, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
It's not going to work on me, buddy.
And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look at my stick skills.
Nice gain there.
Let's
He'll
go.
be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Hey, 7:34. 24.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Flushed out right. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And complete right side to Cook. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Carr now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Purdue. 7:34.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And this is Cook with a grab. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On 1st down, Carr. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Allen Bailey in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. The final shot here before half for Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. The Raiders with the lead on the football here as the 2nd half is now underway.
That's cool, buddy.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure,
clock.
pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Your best point in beating me is to score for score with me. You can't do that. You're going to be in a problem.
Handoff comes to Lynch, and he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Eluding the pressure right.
Hang on to the ball, guys.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
That's going to put
so
him in
here's
the
the
game
Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
No block shit.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
Crazy.
And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And he knocks it through.
So I just got to run the ball. I'm worried about him doing this. I'm just going to run the ball. Old school. Start rolling out of the pocket. Seems to be a weakness of mine.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
6-18.
Shotgun now for Carr. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Man.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that
cloud
touchdown
flat on
back
that
in
right
one
side.
shot.
One shot trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
All right, you playing like real stupid right now.
To throw again, Carr. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Anthony Hitchens able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yo, Chief. Hey, 637.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He finds Roberts, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 45 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The pass rush specialist, Ps4 in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
I need to take
Absolutely
it in the
nowhere
fourth
to
quarter.
run there.
I need to score.
Deuce right. 29.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Hey, Raider 2. Go, go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. We're back now in KC.
Go, go. Get set, get set. Right down.
Base aligned. What do we do against base line? We do this right here.
Carr now on first down.
Damn.
And look at this. They
Made
get
their
the
own read.
turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Past the 20.
Only thing I don't like about that,
Back. It's a pick 6.
I gotta send him on a curl because when I run him in a streak, it looks like he's gonna follow the
Now,
streak.
that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation
Awesome.
Exclamation
So we
mark,
need
a
more
big
clock.
word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Now, we played awesome in the first quarter, man. Now we gave up 20 unanswered. That is EA trying to fucking do me in. Because that guy was in a covered, he was in an outside third. He shouldn't have been able to jump a flat route.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. Lynch busting free. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Go, Chief. Come here. Yeah, 98's down. 58, 98.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
29. 29. Deuce right.
Following the penalty, Lynch. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight?
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now Carr throwing on second down. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, Carr finds Roberts left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Carr gives to Lynch on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Carr going to look to throw. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Carr to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They pass up the three, fake it, it doesn't work. And now here comes Kansas City. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
28.
And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final minute. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Outside quarter.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to run for him with Williams.
Bruh.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
This guy goes back and earns 28 unanswered points. Now, I know I just got cheated by EA. On all types of levels. Ain't no way in hell I start off like that and then this shit happens. No way.
And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds.
At least I got all my... And then I have all my... He ain't got no timeouts and he just... Come on, man. EA, y'all need to fix y'all game.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
No, why'd you stop?
And it pops free.
Why?
Collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Why do you stop running your route?
It's this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Forced out to his left. Now a desperation
Oh my
throw
God,
deep
dude.
downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free. And
Come on, EA. Like, come on. Like, if you don't want me to lose, fine, but damn, not like this.
Back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw.
Let me fucking earn a loss.
Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And some room to roam now. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 52 yards. He's back to throw. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. One final try now for Carr, and he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros.
We just did that.
And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Then I lose the coin toss. Man, come on, EA. Get on with the fuck shit. Alright, defense, man. It's up to you. Offense did their part, man. Defense, can you come back? Give me the ball back, man. Just need one person. Give me the ball back.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Hey, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing I got to watch out for
gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Opening drive of overtime and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Here's Mahomes to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Mahomes going to throw, and he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Fumble!
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Nobody there.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
I knew that shit was gonna happen when he won the fucking coin toss, man. That's fucking EA, man. Well, thanks for y'all for watching, man.